Assalamu alaikum, we are group 9. We are going to present for our assignment 2 vision system recyclable material classification by using conventional neural network CNN. Here's my team members Muhammad Zafar and Muhammad Nazmi and me Bashar. As an introduction, it's important to know that the successful implementation of CNNs for the recyclable material classification depends on the quality of the dataset. Uh, for our project, we use the data from the Google Drive for training and the quality of the images to classify or to identify. And the system may not always be able to classify some materials due to some complexity or the natural material itself. Here is the methodology for task 1. We start and then the system will feed the specific data and import and transfer flow the data and then construct the CNN function, then process input data, then start the training the process, plot the output, save to M1, and then feed the image to the module M1. And for the task 2, uh, almost the same process almost. Import the library and then we connect the Google Drive since we have already the data and create the train. We create the train and then construct the CNN. But now we use the VGG16 to now and then we construct the VG16 and then we start training the process and plot the output and we test and that's all. That's all from my part. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Nazmi Hamzah bin Jahmal and my matrix number is CE 00122 and I will present for the CNN model to train the data. This is the interface for CNN with Google Collab. So that one connect the drive with the Collab. So here running. Then we go to step 2 which is with dataset directory. Also input the OS from the drive. Then for the step 3 is thread and validation of directory. So then is the result show the thread length is 156 10 and thread 310. For the validation, then length is 77 and thread is 133. So we go to step 4, which is on the flow. After finish the flow, we go to step to construct the ZN model. After that, ZN model and step 6, which is pre-process of the data. So we have it, the data from 166 dash belong to classes and data which is 210 data belong one classes only. And then step we go to next step which is step 7, start training process. So ready the training process. For the process, our step watch is 10 and cost normally cost is 20. So the result show the efforts count until 20 and the step is 10. So the efforts count until 20. So the 20 process is complete and we go to next step which is step 10 for the outcome. Then we got the outcome here the result show the training accuracy uh, higher than validation accuracy. So for the next graph is training loss is higher than validation loss. So here the result for the graph. So for the step 10 is set the file data as M1. So after that, the data set as M1 file. So for the next step which is step 11 the image which is 10 and 10. So let we run the step 11. Then this is the display image we choose from the Google Drive and the get and is sent. Okay, so run it. And then this is the image upload. It's called the here. The back and then space and distance from the camera skill. How they can show the step which is and millisecond. Okay, so for the next test which is test two, you can stay 50 centimeter if one of the back. This is the image in Discord. So and continue the result show the step which is 27 milliseconds and the last test is S2 that image. So the test stay 50 centimeter if one of the game. So we run the 40 meters and then the result show the step is 26 milliseconds. So that is so that's fine for me.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Zufar Aziz. Muhammad Zufar Aziz member ID. Our budget number is CE210028. So I'm going to explain about the task 2 for our vision project system. So without further ado, we need to connect our Google Drive to this Google Collab. By I'm not going to show the steps because the previous person actually show it. So the second one is to fit the data set to directory. So we must import our pictures from the Google Drive into our project. So this one, you just simply press the button, and what will happen to the uh, it will go through our print. You can see that we have the document from the Google Drive is the train and the valve. So the next is we must create the train and the validation data directory. So we must compute two types of variable, which is the first one is the train, the second one is a val. So both uh, of the subjects have two other subjects, which is the first one is the can, and also the pet bottle. So I'm going to run the switch for it. So for the results, you can see that we can easily measure the value of the can and the pet. So we have the train and the val. So the first one is the for the train is 156, and the second one for the pet is 310. So for the val value for the cat is 77, and the length of the pet for the val is 133. So the next is we have to construct the convolution network model. So we must use this kind of coding in order to obtain all this value. You can see that we have the value types from the conversion 2D, net scrolling 2D, and also flattened and also the dense one. So we have all these layers have output from these layers. So also it gets total of the parameters of 90,034,137. So for the trainable parameters is 90,034,137. So the non-trainable parameters is 0. So the next model is the next step is to construct the pre-trained model with BJJ16. This step you can skip because you can use with or without the pre-trained model, but in this case I uses the pre-trained model. So you can get all the values such as the input, plot, and also the that's boolean and other things. Count these various parameters. So you get a different value of the total parameters, different in the previous one, which is about less than 5 million, which is 40,714,688. So for the trainable parameters is zero. For the non-trainable parameters is 40,740,688. So it inversely proportional to the previous one, which is the trainable parameters is zero. But for this one, the non-trainable is parameter is zero. So next steps is the pre-process the input data. So we use this formula, which is the train data gen equal to the image data generator, prescale equal to 1 dot over 2.55. So why we multiply with 255? Because 255 is the maximum value of the big number, which is the 2 power of the 8. So we have three methods of flow. The first one is flow from the 8, the flow from another plane. So the result of this the step, we found 466 images belonging to classes and 210 images belonging to one classes. This is input data from the first layer and second layer. So the step 7 is to train the model. So we set the value of the epoch to the value of the 30, and the step per epoch is 10. So it will process from epoch 1 until the last date of the epoch, which is the 30th. So after that, we plot the outcome of the training process. So we have two graphs here. This is the training accuracy, and then the training and the validation loss. So what can we conclude from these two graphs? So first graph, you can see that the training accuracy is much higher than the validation accuracy. So for the training losses, it's inversely proportional to the training accuracy, because the value of the training loss is much lower compared to the validation loss. So that's all from our group. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.